So here we are, hour and a half on the plane. What, about 2 days on the boat getting back?
We are.
We are. We jump on the shuttle bus that takes us from Proserpine Airport to Airlie Beach. The boat is a 55-foot Azimut, high-end Italian design and very luxurious. We spend the afternoon doing some engine room checks and grabbing some victuals. Well, here at the marina at Airlie Beach. Pretty wet yesterday, but looks like it's firing up a little bit today. The wind doesn't look like it's going to really cooperate, so we're going to head out this morning and probably do it a little bit hard today. But we'll just see how we go. We're just going to get fuel in a minute, and then we'll sort of poke our nose out and push a bit of southeaster for a while, I think. But anyway, that's what you do when you're doing deliveries, I guess. Tomorrow looks like being a lot better, so we hope that that hangs true. We soon discover that one engine is getting hot if we run it at over 1300 RPM. That gives us 12 knots of boat speed. Well, we got wind against tide here. It's pretty ordinary until we get out of Whitsunday Passage. It's a bit nasty. We're going to go up to Shore Island and anchor up, a few little issues to deal with, and get going again this afternoon, hopefully. We're just coming into Shore Island. We're going to anchor up here, have some lunch and sort out a few things on the boat. We've got one motor overheating a bit. I think it's just an inlet problem, but we'll have a look at it. And the davit's moving around a little bit up on the roof, so we'll lash that down a bit more securely and hopefully get going again. The weather doesn't look too bad here, but yeah, it's all into it at the moment. Bit of fun coming up the Whitsunday Passage. They say that cruising is maintaining the boat in exotic locations. Well, it doesn't get much more exotic than this. We get the pick down and then start looking for the engine cooling fault. Boat's still overheating, one side, so we just anchored up here and I dove over the side and checked out the sea strainer to see what it was like. A little bit fouled up, but I don't know if that's our problem or not. So we're just pulling out the internal sea strainer. I've cleared the rows and we're just pulling out the internal sea strainer, and maybe we'll have to have a look at the impeller as well. But just overheating at revs. We head off again, but the problem still isn't fixed.
12 knots we pass Mackay as the sun sets. We want to make it to Middle Percy tonight.
Middle Percy Island this morning. Got in about 10 o'clock last night. We've got genset trouble, so no 240 volts, but the weather looks like being a little bit better today, so we're just getting the anchor up and head south again, I guess.
We're soon passing Cape Townsend. And then Island Head Creek. Our next fuel stop is Keppel Bay Marina. Travelling at this speed certainly extends the boat's range. We spend a night at the marina and have a beautiful meal at the restaurant. Still trying to locate the problem, we trace the system to what looks to be an oil cooler, but don't have the tools required to remove it.
The weather's pretty fantastic and we should be out using it, but unfortunately the boat's got a problem. We've got a mechanic on board and he's pulled apart actually fuel cooler on the starboard side engine, absolutely totally blocked with just junk, marine growth, whatever, and wasn't letting enough cooling water getting through the heat exchanger, so the engine was overheating. We could only pull about 1300 revs, couldn't get up and boogie, so it's been a slow trip to here, but hopefully this will cure it and we can blast off down the coast again. Anyway, onward and upward from here. Now we've got both engines running how they should be. We're zipping along at 18 knots now, so we should be able to make some decent miles at this speed. So we're pushing along and so there we go. We're just heading out to that's Keppel Bay behind me, the marina, and we're just heading out to Cape Cap, and from there we'll shape a course towards Bundaberg, go down the outside of Curtis and down to Bundy, so probably about 7 hours at this speed, I reckon. Anyway, it's good to have everything running right again. Just off Gladstone now. Certainly chews up a few miles doing the 18 knots. Motor's running really well and the boat's skipping along beautifully. Even the weather's helped us out. The wind looks like it's dropping out. We're a pretty calm night. So probably we're heading for Bundy now. Probably be there around about 1900. And we might just go in and get fuel and keep pushing down into Harvey Bay and try to do Sandy Strait with the tide tonight. That'll give us a good kick-off tomorrow morning to get across the White Bay Bar down into Moreton Bay, I guess. It is nice doing this speed, but I don't think I'm going to stop Peggy-Anne yet.
We fuel at Bundaberg just after dark, then head back out of the river to run down into the Great Sandy Strait.
It's 2 o'clock in the morning and we just dropped the pick at Elbow Point on the other side of Sheridan Flat through the Sandy Strait. So we did it at night, which wasn't, well, we did it all right, but a little bit of night navigation through the Sandy Strait. It was pretty good, but pretty cold now. We're just looking at getting into bed.
Anyway, we've got to the other side of Sheridan Flat, so we can cross the bar early tomorrow and head further south. Great. The night trip saved us a day waiting for the tide. We crossed the Wide Bay Bar early next morning and head for Double Island Point. Weather's not great for the last part of the trip, but we've got about 30 mile of this to do down to Cape Horn. Then we should get a bit of shelter off Morton Island. But pretty hard work at the moment, I tell you. Really driving it into it. At last, the calm water of Moreton Bay. A lot nicer now that we've come inside Moreton Island, just into Moreton Bay now, top end. We're going to shoot across to Manly and get a bit more fuel, make sure we've got plenty to get down through the border from the Gold Coast. We arrive at the shallow area called the Broadwater at low tide. We slow down and navigate cautiously. We just poked our nose into the Coomera River. It's been good getting the boat home at last, and we've had a few hiccups along the way, but all in all it's been a pretty good trip, and the old girl handled herself pretty well. Those motors, once we got them sorted out, they've run beautifully. Anyhow, good to be home.